I'll just make a document then.
Okay. Okay, recording.
Cool.
All right, this week we are supposed to have each brought a mineral. I did bring a mineral. And then we basically played 20 questions.
20 questions.
Yeah, to each guess each other's minerals.
All right. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now we just ask you a bunch of questions?
Yeah. I can go first, sure.
Okay. Okay. So, is your mineral edible?
I mean, like, you can, but you shouldn't.
All right. I feel like that kind of narrows it down.
Technically, yes, but no.
Okay. Okay. Does your mineral have a hardness more than 5?
No.
Oh, okay. Does your mineral smell weird? Like, does it smell really bad?
No.
Okay.
No.
Elisha, do you have any questions?
Is it like, do you normally use it like daily use kind of stuff?
Yes.
Are
you Googling?
Did you hear me typing?
Yeah, I did.
I'm looking up something about cleavage because I can't quite remember. It's like
the cleavage points are like the planes of it.
Okay.
So,
okay. Yeah, because like I think I get like cleavage and like fracturing kind of confused.
Oh, okay. Fracturing is like how it breaks or like forms, kind of, right?
It's more. Yeah. I think it's more of like how it. Well, yeah, I like how you said it breaks, but then like cleavage is just the which direction it goes.
Yeah.
It's planes like in 2 directions, 90 degrees, or whatever. That's really the first one that always comes to mind.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's kind of the one that comes to mind too. Does your mineral is your mineral magnetic?
No.
That's like really specific.
Right, there's only one.
Yeah, I know. There's like only one, and then like the sulfur one about it smelling weird.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Does it have a streak color of white?
No.
That was also a little bit more specific. Okay.
No, I feel like there's a bunch of them that do.
Yeah.
Is it dark?
Yes.
Color? Okay.
No, it is. Oh my goodness. Do you like have it in front of you?
Yeah, I do.
That's awesome. Okay.
Graphite?
Yeah, it's graphite.
What?
The pencil. I was like, what's like a really easy like a mineral that I just have on hand? I didn't want to do ice. I was like, oh, duh, pencils.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
I remember seeing someone for like their GeoJournal, they did ice, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, I saw that too. It was like,
I did that.
The one holding the ice cube.
Yeah.
That was me. I was like, and ice.
That was awesome. But yeah, mine's graphite. It's So you guys, I feel like you guys got that pretty quickly. It definitely didn't take you that many questions. You guys had some good questions.
Thanks.
I feel like a question that would have like given it away pretty easily would be like, about its luster.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
there aren't like a ton that are metallic that are like used every day. Kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Fair enough.
very, very true. Okay. All right. Do y'all want me to go next?
Sure. Go for it.
Okay. Hit me.
Is it light color?
Wait, say that one more time.
Is it light in color?
Yes. Yes.
Is it softer than a 5 on the most hardness scale? Is it softer than a 5?
No.
Okay, so it's pretty hard. Okay.
It's light.
Well, I guess this one, color isn't really a huge indicator going back to your question. Like, the color for this one can vary, actually.
So it can be dark. That's what you're saying.
It can be dark, but it can be light.
Is it quartz?
That's actually a really, really good guess, but no, it's not.
Oh, that's what I wrote my my GeoJournal on this week.
Oh my gosh. Quartz is everywhere. When I was a little girl, I thought quartz was like the prettiest ever.
I'm like, oh, rose quartz. It's so cool. I'm like, oh, it's actually an impurity.
Yeah.
In color, it looks like just based on looks, it looks great. But
okay. Does it have a different color streak than its color? Like, no matter its color, will it always have like a different, the same colored streak? I think that's my question.
I believe it always has the same colored streak.
Okay. Well, I guess that would have to be the case. Never mind. That's like a very good question.
No, well, when you said it, I was like, I thought it was a really good question. I didn't.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. You got me.
Oh, does it have a conchoidal fracture? Like quartz has a conchoidal fracture when you break it. Kind of like glass.
I'm trying to think of what that
Yes,
is.
it does.
So it's like if you took like a hunk of quartz and broke it, it would have like its break isn't jagged. It's very like
solid, like curved.
Yeah. So if you took like a big hunk of glass and broke it, it would be kind of a smooth on the.
Okay. So it's not like it's not jagged. It's just like it has a clean cut kind of thing.
Yeah, not like crumbly.
And it almost has like, like when you drop a rock into a pond and it makes those ripples, it kind of looks like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So does your mineral have a conchoidal fracture?
Yeah, it does.
Is it ice?
No.
Okay.
Not this time. I'm actually really curious as to what the hardness of ice is.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Googling it.
It doesn't have any daily use, right?
Daily use?
Like you use it like on a daily basis.
All right. I'm going to say yes. Yes. I will say, oh my gosh, thank you so much. My apartment is so cold and my husband just brought me like a heated rice bag.
Oh. Wow.
Thank you, Taylor. Okay. Anyway, yes. Everyday use. I do use this every day.
Okay.
What the? It's hard.
it can be dark or light.
I'm like so lost. You picked a good one.
Thank you.
Trying to see if I still have my Geology 260 notes.
I thought I would never need those again because we didn't have this class on our audit.
Mm-hmm.
So I threw away almost everything. I like kept all the basics.
Oh. Oh. No.
I can't believe this is being recorded as well. Oh my gosh.
Oh. Is it olivine?
Is it what?
Olivine?
No.
I like trying to.
I love olivine though.
Mm-hmm.
I think olivine is probably my favorite.
It's so pretty.
It is.
Okay. It oh crap, I just lost it. When
Go away.
it's as the mineral forms, does it have a is it blocky?
Is it blocky?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not really sure if it's blocky.
Is it kind of more just like massive or splintery?
Here, I'm gonna look at a picture of it.
Is it I can't say it. Chalcedony?
No.
Chalcedony? Chalcedony.
Okay. Wait, oh my gosh, I totally forgot my question.
Garnet.
No.
No, it's something that you can use every day, that's the thing.
If she has a wedding ring that has this mineral in it, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Is her wedding ring or her ring she wears probably has it.
Could be a sapphire.
What is a sapphire?
I don't know.
No, I'm just throwing it out there since we're talking about wedding rings, but it has nothing to do with. I don't think it has anything to do with what we're talking about, though.
It's not a sapphire.
Is it? It's not gypsum, is it?
Mm-mm.
Oh no, that's like a hardness of 2. Never mind.
Oh yeah. I forgot how soft gypsum was.
Yeah.
I'm totally Googling everything now.
Elisha, during final, we were in the same 260 lab, right, Emily?
Yeah, we were.
So during our final exam, Elisha, there were just all these rocks and minerals laid out on the tables, and we just had to go around. We could perform like scratch tests on them. We could do like whatever. We just had to look at them and write down what they're called.
Yeah, so we learned a whole bunch about like how to identify.
We had to memorize all of these, but the thing is, gypsum rock and salt rock look very similar.
So you have to like taste it.
I licked it, and it was gypsum rock, and gypsum rock is way softer than salt rock, so I had like gypsum rock all over my tongue. It's so disgusting.
Oh, gross.
It's like the worst ever.
Oh my gosh, I thought she was joking when. Wait, what? Sister Showbloom? I thought Sister Showbloom was joking when she was like, lick this mineral. I was like, no way I'm putting my tongue on that.
Because like normally when you do any science thing, tell you not to smell directly or taste or put anything in your mouth.
I know. It was like against everything that I knew. Yeah.
Is it pyrite?
No.
Okay,
Is it, you use it to cook. It's just like random. Well, obviously you wouldn't do that. I don't think so.
What? I'm really surprised that y'all haven't guessed it because you got really close to it.
Really? Okay, which one were we really close? Quartz.
Mhm.
Is it a diamond?
Yes.
Oh my heck!
It was her ring. It was her ring.
Yeah.
Oh, how did I not? Oh my god.
I know, when you were like, it's a wedding ring, and I was like, oh, they got it. And then
I
you
was
were
thinking,
like,
like,
sapphire.
That's really random. I was like,
I didn't even think of that. Oh my gosh. That was funny. Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty hard though. And when you were asking about, I've never seen like just diamonds, like how they form. I mean, we talk about the process of like the intense heat and pressure that they undergo, but like, I don't know what it looks like underground.
Yeah.
it just looks like
Oh, yeah. It'd be
Yeah.
cool to be able to see like how it forms. Like watch the process of a diamond forming.
I know.
Or like any of the minerals really. It'd be really cool.
Yeah, it would.
Dang.
All right.
Well done. I can't believe we didn't get that. Oh my gosh. Okay, Elisha.
All right. Let's have a go.
Okay.
Is it ice?
I wish.
No. I thought you were gonna say yes. Okay. Oh, go ahead.
Is it edible?
Yes, but it's in small amounts. Recommended in small amounts.
Oh.
Is it halite?
No.
Oh. Okay. Recommended in small amounts.
What can you? Okay, so it can't be one of the metallic ones. I don't think. Well, it can't be magnetite because you should never swallow magnets.
What?
Is it soft? Like, is it considered quite soft? Like, can you scratch it with your fingernail usually?
You can, but it's actually considered hard.
Oh, okay. So in certain probably processed forms, it's easier to scratch.
Not necessarily, like if you just have it in its own form, it's hard,
Okay.
but it's also very brittle.
Is it zinc?
Yes.
Ah,
Oh,
yes!
Wow.
I started thinking about all the like minerals that are in like broccoli.
Iron, zinc, and what else?
Yeah, my next one was like magnesium or something.
It's actually like it's the type of metal as well. So
Yeah, it is metallic. What the heck?
And it conducts electricity as well. So like it depends on how you look at it.
That's so cool. I totally ruled that out. I've learned a lesson.
Zinc was a really, really good one.
Nice. One of my favorite minerals is talc.
Yes, talc has so many uses. It's awesome.
Like baby powder.
Yes.
It's amazing. Especially
Dry
like
shampoo.
Yeah.
Dry shampoo.
I think it makes it smell good, but I don't like how strong it smells though. That's the thing.
I don't like the smell of baby powder. Talc doesn't actually smell like that. It's something that they put in baby powder that is just like, I can't.
I know.
I don't know how my baby's gonna survive because there's no way I'm using that classic baby powder stuff.
I don't know. I like my mom. I think this is like an older generation thing. I don't know if it is. Like when you get out of the shower, like putting baby powder on yourself. Have you ever?
Yeah.
Like
I have totally heard of that.
Like,
Yeah,
my
my
mom
mom
does
used
that,
to do that to me.
and, like, I
So-
hate going into her bathroom after her shower and stuff because it just smells like baby powder. And, like, it doesn't make her smell bad, but it makes the bathroom smell bad. I'm like, okay, get me out of here. I
Right.
can't do
I think one of the reasons they put it on babies is to avoid chafing.
Oh. Because their legs are so chubby.
Right? Like,
Well,
so
and they're also
chubby.
using like very dry like diapers as well if you're using that. So
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I think that lots of people put it on themselves, like either when they get out of the shower, or oops, sorry. She just sent the link to the Google Doc in the chat, Emily.
Oh, sweet.
To avoid chafing, also sucks up a lot of moisture, so maybe like helps you dry off really fast. I feel like I dry off pretty fast, like with a towel though.
I know, that's kind of how I feel.
when you're living in a very humid area, but when you guys are living in a very dry area, I think it's best to use other kinds of moisturizer stuff.
Yeah, because I'm from Virginia, and so it's pretty humid there, especially in the summertime.
Oh, okay.
And so I think that might be why my mom does it.
That makes a lot of sense. I feel like.
I don't know. But she never like did it to us as kids. It was always just like a personal thing that she did.
Maybe she just really liked the smell.
She just loves baby powder so much.
Yay.
Oh, yeah.
So our questions, I haven't actually, when did we start recording?
I have forgotten.
I don't know.
Let's say 8:15.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay. So we should probably keep going for another 20 minutes so we meet like the minimum amount of required time to meet. So we can just like talk about the things we learned this week and stuff.
Okay. Cool. It was kind of fun to go back over that mineral stuff. Because I personally like minerals more than rocks. I don't know, rocks are kind of complicated to me because it's like a bunch of minerals.
Right. Yeah.
Some of the stuff looks the same.
So
it's hard to like identify if you can't exactly physically touch it or do anything to it.
Yeah. You know, you can actually, Alicia, since you're on campus, you can go to the geology lab. You just find out from one of the professor from the geology department when the lab is open, and you could totally go in and just look at the rocks and minerals there probably. Because there's things in there all the time.
I actually signed up for like the lab part, but then like after reviewing all the credits I was taking, I was like, I went from 19 down to 15 because that was just too much. So
I can't even imagine doing that. Especially on your first semester, I think.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do 19, but then after like the first week, I was just like, nah, I'm gonna drop 2 classes.
Oh my gosh, this is your first semester?
Yeah.
Welcome to college.
Thanks. I mean, like, I just got into geology, and I was like, pretty much thrown into the deep end of stuff, and I was just like, bro, I don't even know what I'm doing. Especially with this online class. Like, I am never taking an online class again.
No, I feel like it's, if you are going to take an online class, it's better to do it like later when you kind of got a handle on like just college life and like what you personally feel like your homework schedule has to look like, and like, okay, how do I do college personally? Then it's easier to like figure all that out. But I like, when I took an online class my very first semester, I had one of the worst semesters of my life. I'm not even joking. It was so awful. I took 2 actually.
I was involving everything because I was just like the dates and then the assignments and then some of the stuff that doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, okay, I'll just do my best. At least I committed myself, you know?
Right.
Aubrey, I always forget that wait, who typed the color on here?
Oh, that's me.
That's you?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Hong Kong.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Because you spelt color the way that, like,
The English.
people outside of the United States spell color.
Everyone outside the United States.
You Americans, your bubble is so small.
Yeah, that's how I spell color. O-U-R as well.
Yeah.
Same with,
Are
like,
you from
favor.
Canada?
Yeah, that's where I am right now. I'm home right now.
Oh, what?
It's
That's
neat.
awesome.
It's exciting to be out of Rexburg after I've been there for so long.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Anyway.
But yeah, I kind of liked going back this week and just, like, for me, yeah, like you, Emily, it was more of a review, but it was like comforting to me because there is, like, this overlap, and even an overlap to another, like the science to the integrated science course.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. And so I'm just like, I feel like a lot more comfort because when I first went into the course, I was just like, oh, this is like, I feel like a lot more like intense. But that going over this, I'm just like, oh, okay, no, it's not as bad as I thought. Like, this is gonna be okay.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I think it's a lot easier doing these as well without the lab, but very few majors require you to take certain, like, science classes that have a lab and, like, don't have you take the lab, you know?
So it's not a requirement.
That's true. Yeah.
So for this, like, Google Doc that we have set up, do we just, like, answer those questions of, like, were we successful?
Yeah, basically we compile all our thoughts, and then this is copy and pasted into another document that I can post, but I put the link to the Zoom meeting that was recorded on another document, and then all this information, like a little write-up of just, like, our meeting that answer these questions, and then that's basically all it is. Like, I feel like this is actually the easiest kind of meeting ever. Like, this is a really easy assignment to just, like, meet and talk and just like talk about it, fill out this stuff. And he probably, like, watches these a little bit, but definitely not all the way through. Yeah, just like, okay, yeah, they're talking. Oh yeah, they're talking.
He's gonna click right on this part.
Right. Like, we're talking. No. But yeah, I thought, something I do love that makes it so much easier for me is that I love how there's so many, like, it seems really intimidating, but I also love how there are so many different ways to identify a mineral. Like, the minerals can have so many similarities, but they've narrowed it down to some key things that you can look at that will always make it so you'll always be able to tell the difference. Like, there's some minerals that have like maybe only like 2 differences between them, but even with those, like, couple differences,
it narrows it down a whole lot.
Yeah. Like, there's those 2 minerals, I forget what they are, but they're, like, reddish brown, and the only difference between them really is their streak.
Oh my goodness. That one messed me up the whole entire semester, and I still remember them.
Yeah. There's these 2 minerals. They look, like, exactly the same. There's really no difference between them except one of them. Their streak is, like, the same color as what it is, like this reddish brown, but another one has a metallic streak. and you
Yeah.
like cannot tell the difference between them without just scratching them on a plate.
Yeah.
So wait, so for this, you guys actually did the geology lab, right? You're talking about this.
Yeah, this other class that we took. Yeah, we took a lab as well. But she still brought like there was a lot of overlap in
Mhm.
it, but the lab focused more on the specific rocks, minerals, but also, well, not really. That was like a large part of it. I'd say the majority of it, but we also looked at like stream systems, like river systems,
Oh
like the
yeah.
difference between a braided stream and a meandering stream. Um,
That
we
has to do
even
with
did
deposits
like
and
a, say that
gradient.
again?
It has to
Hematite.
do with gradient and deposits of like whatever you're doing.
Hematite was one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Keep going.
So, I mean, rivers in general are kind of easy to some degree. You have to just look at the surrounding areas and. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Bless you.
just what's like upstream and whatnot and downstream. So it's not that difficult. I mean, but like when it comes to minerals, that like everything gets mixed in, you're just kind of like. It depends on how deep you want to go into like identifying it and what's in it and like how it's made and whatnot. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We did, I don't know if you can really see this, but this is, I actually found it and I saved it because I was like, this will come in handy one day. And it might for this class. And if it ends up being really helpful, I have the like major lab sheets with all the information about the certain mineral. And I have the igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary rock ones. So if they come in handy, I'll totally send them to you guys.
Cool.
But this is, oh, I highlighted ones for the, oh, I don't know if you can see it. But these are all like the minerals.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And, no, whatever. Like all these. But it lists their color, their streak, their luster, crystal form, fracture slash cleavage, their hardness, and then other certain diagnostic properties that are unique to them.
Uh-huh.
Oh, is this the worksheet that we did?
Yeah, that huge one.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
the key that she had posted. And I have the key for the sedimentary rock one, metamorphic rocks, and igneous rocks. Because I was like, I'm gonna like use this again. And it totally helped me for the final. So I feel like that would come in handy for us later on in this semester when we have our quizzes on rocks and minerals. Because something that I definitely do like more than minerals and less about rocks is their origins, because rocks go under so many processes because it's minerals forming and like binding together in whatever processes to form rocks. Sedimentary rocks, oh my goodness, so many different ways a sedimentary rock can form depending on exactly what it is, whether it comes from an alluvial fan or found in a lagoon. And I'm just like, that was so hard for me to remember. Whereas mineral, it's like, it's a mineral. It's
Yeah.
just a mineral.
No,
Like,
I get you because there's so many factors that go into rocks that you're like location, what's in it, and then like the
Yeah.
temperatures and everything. So
yes. Or if it's igneous, is it like, oh, extrusive, intrusive? Oh, it cooled slowly, then fast? Like,
Yeah. I know. I know, that always messed me up.
like, why?
Like, why can't it just have one cooling rate?
Exactly. But yeah, so minerals, it's like, oh, this one, it's either has iron in it or like some silica or some carbon. And it's pretty easy to figure out what it has based on its color, to be honest. Like just its color, you can tell like, oh, obviously there's some iron in this.
well, yeah, iron because it oxidizes and whatnot, but
Mm-hmm.
makes sense.
I love how calcite effervesces. And
Yeah.
so when you put acid on like rocks that have calcite in it, like marble,
Mm-hmm.
I love how it fizzes.
Ah.
And it was really cool because I was in a middle school practicum last semester, so I was teaching in a 8th grade science class, and they happened to be learning about like natural resources, and I was like, oh, this is my jam. And
Nice.
so they were talking all about different ones, and they were writing research papers, and one of the kids' natural resources was like calcite. And so when I talked to him about I talked to him about how like Michelangelo carved, statues out of marble. And I'm like, have you ever wondered why they're always inside, why they're not outside? And he's like, because they'll like get hurt by the weather or something. And I'm like, well, like acid rain, and like because calcite effervesces and it like deteriorated away, like it literally just like dissolved the statue. And he was like so blown away by it.
That's so cool.
What?
Okay,
That's
so exciting news. I'm sorry, but like I don't know, because like my friends decided to go like to the Civil Cave or something like that. I don't know if you've heard of that nearby.
the Civil Defense Caves.
Yeah. So like they want to go tonight, and I was like, I want to go too. So hopefully I'll be able to get something for like next week or something. So
Yeah, it's all good. I think we can end our meeting now.
yeah.
Go to the Civil Defense Caves. They're super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're going tonight, and we're going tonight. So like, oh, it's exciting.
Yeah,
You're not
it'll be
so fun.
tons of fun.
Yeah.
Something that's really fun to do is to take glow sticks into there.
Oh, yeah, people do that all the time.
Okay.
Literally, it's fun to go there after a group of people that have done, like, they play, like, glow stick tag, and they just, like, fling glow stick stuff all over each other, and it's really cool to go after somebody's done that, because then it's, like, glow stick stuff everywhere.
But then I feel bad for the people that have to go in and clean up after them. That's the thing.
That's true. I don't know if they ever get cleaned, to be honest, but I don't know.
Make sure to dress super, super warm though, because it's wet. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
wet in the caves. So
Like, should we do? Are you talking about like sweatpants kind of thing, or like jeans, or what?
You can wear jeans, but I'd wear like a pretty warm jacket and maybe take a beanie or something.
Okay, sounds good.
like I wore like leggings under like jeans, and then I wore like some sort of like kind of like waterproof jacket.
Okay,
And my hands get super, super cold, so I just wore gloves.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So, I would dress warm. I mean, you don't need to dress like it's like -30, but